Hi, my name is Dewitt, and I'm taking CCP classes through Edison for these couple semesters, just to gain some experience, and also just to widen my set of skills and hopefully gain some knowledge throughout some of these courses, just for the future. And in my future, I hope to major in history and maybe someday be a history teacher. I really feel like history is a big passion of mine, and just looking through some of the pathways I can take, I really feel like that's the one I want to choose, and I feel like I love history, and it'd be amazing to be able to have a job that you love. Um, Speaking on that, a few of my career goals, as I just said, are, I want to be able to, love what I do for a living. And, I hope to widen my set of skills and, professionalize those same skills, and just keep pushing myself forward no matter, if I choose history or not, or whatever field or pathway that I choose, just be the best in my field. I'd like to take a moment just to speak about my family. I'm a single child in a three-person household. My parents are both amazing and wonderful people. My father, Greg, he works respiratory at Reed Health in Richmond, Indiana. My mom's name is Dana. She works chiropractic here in Eaton, Ohio. Just both my parents are just the most supporting and loving people that you'd ever meet. Both of them are extremely funny as well. So they're just great people to associate yourself and be around, and they're also great role models for me. Just speak about myself a little bit. My few of my favorite passions include football, basketball, and video games. Just to speak a little about football and basketball, they're probably my favorite passions, just because of the competitive nature involved in sports. The brotherhood that you build with your teammates, just from all those times that it was just you guys against the people on the other side of the line. Whether that's those sets communication skills can last you on a Friday night under the lights all the way up through the rest of your life. Just being able to develop those relationships with people, and and that brotherhood lasts forever. Speaking on a little bit of a more lighthearted note, video games are also a passion of mine, just due simply to the easygoing nature that they present. They're just so fun and entertaining. You can really just lose yourself in a game and really just follow that world or create your own world in a game, depending on that game structure. It's just a really amazing way of spending your time, and it's also great for developing relationships with other people through multiplayer, and it's just a great way of spending your time. Three objects that I chose that best represent me. First off, I have a mini basketball to represent my love of sports. I think sports are the greatest thing ever created. I don't know what I'd do without it. It's just I have no words for it. It's amazing. Really, football and basketball, just all my friends are all football and basketball players, and those are the relationships that I've built over the years. And it's just the teamwork and brotherhood, like I said earlier, are the most important aspects of creating a culture that a winning culture. And part of that is getting along with people that maybe that you don't like or wouldn't get along with otherwise, and that's an important life skill in my eyes. Next up, I have a phone, just to represent my love of technology. Computers, phones, video games, all of those are really huge parts of my life. not only because they're entertaining and they make life easier, but also they're big communication tools. Um, Sometimes you can't talk to somebody face to face. Maybe you have to, give a call to somebody or, chat with somebody over social media. It's a great way of maintaining relationships and building new relationships that you might have not had before, even over a screen. Third, I chose a box of donuts. I chose a box of donuts not necessarily because of the donuts themselves, but because of my love for food. Now, that's not surprising. Everyone loves food, but I have a very fast metabolism, and you will not catch me not eating something. I'm not a picky eater. I'm a big time foodie. I'm just a big fan of everything food, and also just a little tidbit about food. I find it to be a great method of bringing people together and communication. Whether if it's over dinner or you make a meal for somebody, it's just one of those things that, it's one of the best things you can do in my eyes for somebody. And I just think it's absolutely wonderful whenever, you get to share a meal with somebody and develop a relationship with, or just have a meal with family and just keep those relationships going, because it's just wonderful. As you might be able to tell, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. My whole family will come over to my house and we just all have a big meal. There might be football on, which is a plus. But other than that, we just all have a great time and just gather around and just have a great meal together. Moving on, my favorite movie of all time is actually WALL-E. WALL-E is really important to me, not only as a kid when I first saw it, just because it taught me the importance of, sticking by the people that you care the most about, no matter the circumstances. It taught me that there really is beauty, meaning, and purpose in anything. And, love is, formless and shapeless. And even though Wally and Eva, they were in a little bit of a unique situation, they were able to, stick together when it mattered the most, and they were able to get through their circumstances, just by sheer will. And I just think that's amazing. One of my goals for my own interpersonal communication would just be to be able to sift through my own emotions and thoughts more efficiently, just so I can make my decisions quicker and easier. I'd like to not be so worried about the nitty-gritty all the time, not worry about the little things, and focus on more big picture things in my life. A goal I have for my public speaking abilities is just to be and just act more confident externally to other people, so they'll value whatever it is that I have to say more. I feel like acting confident externally, even though when I'm not confident internally, really raises the value of the subject matter. And I think that's a really great thing for my communication skills. 10 words that I would use to describe myself are: I'm tall, I'm skinny, I'm strong, I'm fast, witty, I'm always hungry, I'm usually pretty happy, but I'm uninterested in a lot of things, I'm usually kind of tired, and I'm a little weird because I've three, or four main interests, and I just kind of stick to those pretty hard, but I need to expand my interests and maybe live more of a richer life in that sense. A quote that I chose is actually from Albert Einstein, and he said, "Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving." I'd like to thank all of you for hanging with me here and listening to me ramble about myself. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day, and I look forward to these in the future. Bye.